fresh claims have been made regarding Prince Harry's movements on the day the Queen died. Author Omid Scobie reckons Harry was kept in the dark about his grandmother's death and didn't know how badly her health was declining in her final hours. In his new book Endgame, the royal expert claims Harry and Meghan Markle had no idea the rest of the royal family were preparing for the monarch's death. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex were in the UK in September 2022 for a number of engagements they had set up, and it was during their trip that Buckingham Palace issued a statement saying the Queen had been ordered to rest up by medics, as reports The Mirror. In an extract of the upcoming book, which has been shared with People, Omid writes, "By the next morning, the Sussexes had no idea that Buckingham Palace was already planning for the Queen's final hours and the first days of the monarchy's new era, until the Duke's phone started ringing. An unknown number. He usually ignored those." Omid goes on to claim that Meghan then told her husband to answer the call, which he did just before it stopped ringing. He added, Harry hadn't spoken to his father much that year, but this was not the time for any father and son tension. Charles told him he and Camilla were about to leave Dumfries House for Balmoral, where Princess Anne was already by the Queen's side. He told Harry to make his way to Scotland immediately. Omid states that Harry quickly messaged his brother, who he knew was arranging travel up to Aberdeenshire, but he got no reply when he asked if he could join him. The writer goes on to add the Sussexes were then forced to operate in the dark. After Harry was told that William was set to fly up with uncles Prince Andrew and Prince Edward, Omid claims he was told by a source that it was upsetting to see Harry completely by himself on this. Amazon describes Endgame as a penetrating investigation into the current state of the British monarchy. A description of the book, which is set to be released next month, goes on to say, an unpopular king, a power-hungry heir to the throne, a queen willing to go to dangerous lengths to preserve her image, and a prince forced to start a new life after being betrayed by his own family. Join the Daily Records WhatsApp community here and get the latest news sent straight to your messages. In another blurb about the book, publisher HarperCollins states, on September 8, 2022, the world stood still as news broke of Queen Elizabeth II's passing. Her death dismantled the protective shield around the world's most famous family and saw a long simmering crisis of confidence in the British monarchy begin to resurface. Now, with unique insight, deep access and exclusive revelations, journalist Omid Scobie pulls back the curtain on an institution in turmoil, exposing the chaos, family dysfunction, distrust and draconian practices threatening its very future. This is the monarchy's endgame. Do they have what it takes to save it? 3 royal couples are featured on the cover of the book: King Charles and Queen Camilla, the Prince and Princess of Wales, and Prince Harry and Meghan. Promotional material sees Prince William branded as power-hungry and King Charles as unpopular.